with enough motivation inside of you, then you are able to continue to rise more interdimensionally into our galactic realities in bliss, into our cosmic star systems, in which this is a unique gateway into more harmony. To connect more with this vibration is to then see that in our higher dimensions of expansion, then you are seeing the clear vibrancy that is then transferred more into your awakened presence. This is then the strength that is then magnified into a divine opening into which you are willing to see that the truth of who you are is a cosmic light being, here to then not teach, but to awaken. To feel that your missions are to teach is an error in consciousness, as you notice that you are the 144,000 light beings, while you see online many talking about being spiritual teachers. It is not about a teaching, which as you notice many humans talk about, which involves more mind information gaining, and less presence inside of your body. There are those educators in school that teach daily and teach a lot of Cabal lessons, a lot of greed realities, of a lot of lies on how this world is not hollow, when it is in fact hollow. It is then to see that you are seeing how serious this is to then use mind control programs to then have large amounts of humans to be conditioned to be pitted against one another in competition, until death. Then comes the reincarnation to start that process all over again for those that are not rising their vibrations into pure harmony, in which school is not able to show you that reality when you have subjects that are aimed to fill your head up with knowledge about wars, destruction, and false science. Yes, science as it stands today is filled with a lot of distortions of how the human form works. First, to realize that in trying to talk about the immune system, the immunity to all diseases is naturally a path of activation of the DNA of the body. Thoughts of fear keeps this process from fully being realized. Thoughts of separation keeps this process from reaching completion. Violence keeps this process from being reached in fullness. As you see how many humans are walking around as insane beings, instead of divine beings, who are unaware of who they are, and instead feel they are the birth name they were given, feel they are the role that they are in. Those that are unawakened to who they are quick to say with the lower ego self, I am a mom, a dad, a teacher, I am a lawyer, I am retired, I am a scientist, I am an entrepreneur, I am this, I am that, as you notice all statuses in this world. To see how this works is to see how conditioning works, as to not be aware that you are God is the real serious reality of having massive amounts of humans looking outside of themselves for this source, instead of within. As you are then able to see the importance of being connected with who you are as God, then those that are just hearing this are able to say this, while it takes a deeper awakening into that reality to fully embody this reality. As our higher divine beings on our starships vary in advancement, with some more advanced than others, so do you as the 144,000 light beings that are here for Ascension to help the human race. It is not about trying to gain outer attention to come into a higher reality of oneness, but about then connecting with the source of your higher self, in which you are then seeing only a consistent level of dedication for your light work. Those that are still not taking this guidance seriously are then continuing to focus solely on 3D only, on material gain only, on social status only instead of presence, instead of an awakened presence in peacefulness. As you notice, there is no cussing in any of these transmissions, as through this form, this is not a channeling session, but a direct incarnation reality of who we are, of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians. Inside of you, then you carry a deeper responsibility to then see the level of corruption that has been presented to your outer reality to then try and distract you from the true nature of the importance of these transmissions. Every single day these transmissions continue for Ascension guidance, while those that are rude are continuing to state with the lower ego self, I am still lost, I don't think the GFOL are guiding us, but they are demons, I think, from hell. You see beyond that reality, as the reason that this is shown to each of you is to see that there are still large amounts of humans that are not going to awaken into their true self in this lifetime. These humans are in fact going to die unawakened, violent, destructive, unconfused, only to reincarnate on more planets in duality, as you see how this works now. From this special opportunity to exist beyond the reincarnation cycle, then you are seeing a clear connection more with the internal resonance of your multidimensionality. In the removing of the veils of your life to then embrace more of your true nature, then you are able to feel the consistent level of evolution, and evolving into more peacefulness. It is only important to focus on your ascension process, and as a result, you are able to then be more connected to the root of your being, which is then an uplifted nature into which you are feeling more complete inside. This completion inside of you is from accessing more of the divinity of your own life, while many humans are not attracted to that reality, but are more in the lower ego self. To see this more clearly is to then see where you came to incarnate in one of the lowest vibrations in this universe, to then uplift your own frequencies into a state of full consciousness. This is why you are the brave ones to come to then incarnate among hell, to then uplift this planet in your own evolution, in your own inner activation, into a smooth transition into more gracefulness. You are then seeing an immediate restoration of your higher self into states of gratitude for your experience to then be able to come here to assist humanity through an inner activation. The feeling of service is a steady level of committing more of your actions to be interconnected with the natural state of vibrancy in your own auric field. This is then the main focus every day of you as the 144,000 light beings to then make sure to complete your missions to bring up more of the vibratory frequencies of this dimension into a higher resonance with Source. We stand in higher vibrations. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.